And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon Platinum version Nuzlocke Challenge. Now, I realised that episode 0s are supposed to be kind of explanatory episodes, and I did absolutely nothing to explain anything, so I'm going to make up to you guys now. So, what are we doing? Clearly we're playing Pokemon Platinum, that much we know. But what is a Nuzlocke Challenge, I hear some of you ask? Well, my friends, I am here to tell you that a Nuzlocke Challenge is a different Ooh, okay, well, I guess we're seeing the intro again. Do I really have to keep doing that? I suppose I do. Man, this game is nearly a decade old, and that makes me feel crazy. But anyway, where was I? So, a Nuzlocke Challenge is a variant of the Pokemon game where there are 3 main rules to follow. Is designed to make playing the game a much more intense and challenging experience. So, rule number 1. You can only catch the first Pokemon you find on any route, or area, or wherever. Rule number 2, you must nickname all of your Pokemon. And rule number 3, the most important rule, we're just going to keep resetting, I guess. We'll just pretend this isn't happening. We'll just pretend that there's some dramatic screen in the background. There you go. There's good old Giratina again. So rule number 3, if you lose a Pokemon to fainting, it is dead. And there is no going back, man. And you have to release it. Yeah, we're going full-on release mode with this one. So, some say Pokemon Platinum is the hardest of the main series games to Nuzlocke, and we're going to put it through to the test. Without further ado, here we go. Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. I talk really slowly. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Yeah, that mustache. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor, meaning that I'm probably not going to be a memorable character later down the line. So it's probably not a wise idea, but before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. Well, I'm going to make you feel even more redundant because I've played many games and I do not need your help, old man. This world is... He just like brushes this off as if it was nothing. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button in the middle of the Pokeball, if you please. Okay, it's slightly awkward, but alright. Hey, it's a bunny! We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them, and some use them for gambling. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Often I like to play as the girl character, just to mix up a bit, but we'll stick with being a male. I know how to be a male, so I feel as though that makes my job a bit easier. Alright, so you're a boy? I am, good sir. Well observed. Tell me, what is your name? Well, my name is Nefashuu. Now, some people that have been following my videos for a long time wonder where the heck I got this name from. And I can't really explain the reason, but it's a Magic the Gathering card. It's nothing to do with the card. I just thought the name sounded cool. And then I started naming my profiles that, and here we are, I guess. It's a really uninteresting story, to be honest. Your name is Nefashuu? Yes, that it is. Okay, so you're Nefashuu? A fine name that is. Actually, it's a pretty stupid name, but I would never tell you that to your face. Now, this boy here, I believe is your friend. What might his name be? I'm just gonna stick with Barry. Who the hell's Nolan? Roy? Gavin? You know what, I'm gonna name him someone else, because Barry, we'll call him... Roy? Where these names come from? I don't know. No, we'll stick with Barry. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name. I don't know. Why don't you ask him? Jeez. So inquisitive. Alright, Nefashuu. The time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, I realise it's turning like more Eastern European as I speak with him more. You will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover... He's actually kind of German. Discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Oh, that's what it is. It's the whole motivational, you can only seek what is inside yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. We have shrink rays, don't you know? This is some Twilight Zone level stuff going on here. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan. This is the daytime TV equivalent of what you'd get in the Pokemon world. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We could... Oh, okay, well, we could move. There you are! I have to think about my voices, because I have to voice them like that for the rest of the game. Hey, Nefashuu, did you see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan said really important guy studies Pokemon, right? That must mean we have lots and lots of... Wait, that means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. Okay, that makes more sense. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. I'm sure that's how it works. Oh, hey! Is this a new PC? Where was I? You were rudely barging into my room. Who invited you in here? Oh, right. We're gonna see Professor Rowan get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Nefashuu, if you're late, I'm fining you 10 million Pokédollars. I think he has a gambling problem. Anyway, how do you... I should probably figure out how you... Okay, we've opened the menu. Success. So the first thing I'm going to do is change this to fast. Now, I don't know anyone that plays lower than fast. Oh, and we've got to change our frame, man. Okay, these are uninspiring. There's a green one? Okay, that's good. Whoa! What's going on here? Oh, that one's cool. We'll just do that one. Yes. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to inconspicuously look at my trainer ID for a reason... Oh, okay, that's interesting. For reasons that will become clear soon. Now, I don't know if you get a potion in here. People live alongside Pokemon in this world. The people that battle Pokemon are called Pokemon trainers. You know, the PC has a vast wealth of knowledge, and that is the only thing you can look at it for. Does this have any other shows? Mum bought this TV as a gift. Wow, that's a really, like, fourth wall breaking television program right there. It's a Wii! It's controlled by a Wii remote. That it is. Oh, I forgot this happened. Like, you walk up to it, you don't have to press anything. So we're just gonna walk around, because that's the kind of guy I am. Yeah, okay, you don't have to do... I don't remember if they do that in later games. In fact, I'm pretty sure in Pokemon Sun, you have to press A to open doors, even. Nefashuu, Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Cool. Thanks. Did you let him in again? We've talked about this, man. He keeps trying to swindle money off me. Here we are. It's the Contest Digest. The winner of today's NORAD Smart Contest is Wesley. One of his bright spark of a Pokemon. We're not going to say what it is, though. I wonder if there's some food. Mum's favorite dessert is in the refrigerator. Sadly, we get to eat no food on our journey. Man, Pokemon trainers will be hungry. So we're finally going to try to leave our house after like 10 hours. Oh yes, Nefashuu, don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but, you know, you don't, so... Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Well, anyway, take care, sweetie. God, I need to wear it on my face. I forgot, even, that everything was all snowy and stuff around here. I know, I can kind of remember... By the way, I haven't played this game in a long time, so... I remember some bits of it, but not to the extent that... My graphics are bugging out. I will do with that in a minute. But yeah, not to the extent that I really can understand, or I remember, like, everyone's movesets or everything. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Technology just blows me away. I mean, now you can play with Pokemon around the world, wirelessly. Except you can't, because we discontinued that for this generation of games. Right, my graphics are bugging out. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to see what the hell's going on here. It's okay, guys. I fixed it. I fixed the problem. Right, that took me like half an hour to figure out what was going on. And it was a simple change of one setting somewhere obscure. But no black spots here. For the record, I do own a copy of this game, but I think it's very expensive to get a... I would love to just have the capture card get the footage from the DS and put it on here, but sadly, constraints mean that I can't do such a thing. Anyway, rather than just walking around in the cold, I'm going to explore and go in this random house, since, you know, that's apparently what people do. Did you hear? The Pokemon Professor returned to the town next... Why am I making everyone sound German? They say he was gone for 4 long years. I wonder if he found some amazing Pokemon whilst he was gone. Well, he better let me have some if he has. Listen, Nefashuu. I want a cute Pokemon. Cool. That's probably your only line of dialogue in this whole game, and you chose it to say that. We've already watched TV. We've watched enough TV. You know, we got to go out and get some exercise. It's been a while. Twin Leaf Town. I wouldn't even remember the name of a load of these places. Fresh and free. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes. But Pokemon also open their hearts to you, so you can become friends. Yes, friends. And we're going to keep walking around people's houses. You're off to hang with Barry again, right? You two sure are tight. Tight. There was at least 4 extra eyes missing from that tight, I'm afraid. Barry's house? Alright, let's barge it. Oh, hello. Fud? Did you, like, say the word Fud or not? What was that about? Oh, hey, Nefashuu. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Andrak. Oh, geez, forgot something. Well, I guess we better find him again. Good old Barry. Barry's mom. Oh, hi, Nefashuu. Are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Yeah, I read that whole text even though I walked off it. That's correct. I better take my bag and journal too. Oh, hey, Nefashuu. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Pokédollars fine if you're late. Man, these are stacking up fast. You better not hold me to this. I never agreed to this. Nefashuu checked the PC screen. Okay, maybe we should not tell the audience what we actually saw on that screen. So we're just going to move along with our lives. And I think that's every single house in this town. There are 4 houses. 4 houses in the whole town. Not much of a town. Like, the town I currently live in has about... I don't know, I'd hazard a guess at 50. I don't know. How many houses does a town have? More than 4, that's for sure. Hiya, Nefashuu. You're looking for Barry? Oh, I did just see him. He just went tearing off a little while ago. He's probably not gone too far. Why don't you go chase after him? Well, I probably should. Well, I would chase after him, but for some reason, I have the inability to run. Yet. I'm sure I can run later.
You're too slow!
Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. Uh-oh, what do you think you're doing, Barry? What? Don't go into the grass, right? Well, okay, let's go home. And there was no adventure. Oh, I mean, no worries, no problem. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one, I've got an idea. That's how all escapades start. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So, what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. It's genius! No one's ever thought of this before. To avoid Pokemon in grass, you keep running through grass. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Sandgem Town without running to wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. I'm having no part in this. Here goes. On your marks. Hold it. That's some impressive vision. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? I mean, are you like stuck in your town until this happens? How are you supposed to leave? Are you just a recluse forever? There's no education facilities, nowhere to go get food. So what happens? That's a lot of ellipses going on right now. Hey, Nefashuu. This old guy. You know, I'm standing right here. I'm looking directly at you. I can hear what you're saying. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Well, surely we discipline them like a normal adult would. Their world will surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? Probably not. But then you wouldn't even be playing this game if I said no, so... You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? I can't even lie, I have to say yes to that. Me too! I love Pokemon too! I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, don't you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Nefashuu? Alright then. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own? These don't sound like the sort of responsible people that should be taking control of small critters for fights. Who knows what nefarious purposes they might get up to? Yeah, that's pretty much what I just said. Well, well then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. Aww, thanks, Barry. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. How do you, like, accentuate an exclamation mark in a sentence? How big of you? Very well then, I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise to me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Well, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. Let's just be honest. Have you seen what comes later in the game? Now then. Now where? Hey, she must be important because she has her own theme. Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's probably Dawn that was talking. There it is, Dawn. Nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time where people should meet Pokemon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place right here. It's not exactly a scenic place, but there you go. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan? Or Prof. Rowan? I can't believe it. I can't believe this. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Nefashuu, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to search up classic. I mean, come on. Okay, now, some of you might be wondering, some of you already know, why I looked at my trainer ID earlier. Well, a lot of people, they base their starter Pokemon on the ID number they have. So, 1, 2, 3 is Turtwig, 4, 5, 6 is Chimchar, 7, 8, 9 is Piplup. And when it's 0, you can basically, I think it's free-for-all, and I actually have a 0. So, I don't know what Pokemon I want. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a dice. Luckily, for some reason, I keep a storage of dice on my desk. My desk is really cluttered, I'm not gonna lie. So, to decide what to use, I believe this is Turtwig. So, I have a D6, otherwise known as just a dice. A 1 and a 2, I'll pick Turtwig. A 3 and a 4, I'll pick Chimchar. A 5 or 6, I'll pick Piplup. I would prefer Turtwig because I have to fight against my rival straight away, I'm pretty sure. And I want something that can tank hits. I think Turtwig's the best defensively, but we'll see. Hey, it's a 1! Hey! I mean, there's no way of me proving that, but why would I even go for that charade? I could just pick it anyway. So that's what I'm doing. Let's go, Turtwig. Then I choose you. I'm picking his Chimchar. Oh, you douche. Very well. Both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Are you implying that Piplup's a poor Pokemon? Poor Piplup. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. I've held them in captivity for 10 years. In that regard, they're very much like you. Wow, that sentence actually fitted quite well. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sanjin Town. And now, we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry. Please, let me pass. I mean, we're not Gandalf, so we can't restrict her passage of movement. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. I'm gonna run on the spot for some reason. Hey, Nefashuu, we've got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Are we gonna get some food finally? Yes? I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. The time for ice cream. Or Pokemon battle. Alright, Barry. You freaking out there? And you got Chimchar. I'm pretty sure I can take these hits, and I have no potions. I was hoping that... Oh, man. Oh, yeah. There's no items at the bottom or anything. Well, this is probably... I'm always worried about, like, rival fights at the beginning, because I don't know what I would ever do if someone gets knocked out. And I've had that happen once before. I'm not gonna lie, I just restarted it. Okay, use Leer. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We just gotta tackle and hope for the best, basically. Okay, that was acceptable. What in the... That one hurt you. Well, yeah, what do you expect? Uh-oh. Now, hopefully he lives forever and doesn't ever use Scratch. But again, I think Turtwig defensively is my best bet. I just need to hit twice. No way! We can keep going. This is where we hit our stride. And use Leer again! You did. Okay, hopefully you don't kill me with one Scratch. That would be bad news. So here we go. Okay, you're just going to use Leer. A fourth time! I don't know what your strategy was here. For someone who likes to freak out, you sure didn't attack much. Okay, crisis averted. Alright. Turtwig gained 69 experience points. And boom! Level 6 immediately. I'm okay with this. Okay, yeah, you see your defense is pretty good. And Turtwig's getting its first gym too. What are you saying? We ended up losing? You sure did. Now give me your 500 poker dollars. Whew, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Nefashuu. He apparently dragged me with him. Oh my. You know, Mum, where's your bed? Where's anything? How do we wash our clothes? What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Well, if you just let me have a Pokemon, that wouldn't have happened. Nefashuu, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know, Nefashuu. Put these on. Yay! We have the ability to walk faster. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? No, it really isn't. With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. You walk faster. Or you can press B. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Sure is, Mum. Now, I'm going to leave you here by yourself. Forever! Ha ha ha! Hey, we can run! Oh yeah, I don't even... I think you have to wait to nickname your Turtwig. Or whatever start Pokemon you pick. So, I will... you have a theme. Every person, I think, should... You don't have to, but I like to have themes for my my nicknaming. And I've got one in mind. But I'll obviously let you know when it gets to it. I don't think I have Pokeballs, so I was going to actually consider going and catching some things, but it wouldn't make any difference. Because I have Pokeballs. I have no Pokeballs, even.
You're too slow!
Nefashuu, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Oh yeah, like your last one. You know that lake where you always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Alright, now I'm pretty sure if you go this way, Barry will freak out at you. So I suppose we should do what the plot demands us to do. Verity Lakefront. Lake Verity ahead. According to legend, the lake is home to the Pokemon said to be the being of emotion. It's because of this Pokemon that people can experience sorrow and joy, you jerk. Oh right, we're at the lake. No, we're not. It's clearly just a tree ahead of us. Get ready, because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one. It's here. It even says so on the sign. Come on. And somehow these trees became the lake. What's going on? It's a man with eccentric hair. The flowing time, the expanding space. I'll make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. One day, we will gain the powers of Ian McKellen and tell people to not pass. But it is not this day. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Nefashuu, let's catch it. Legendary Pokemon. Caillou! I'm guessing that's what that was. Did you hear that, Nefashuu? That was a legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Except we have no Pokeballs. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E-balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Nefashuu, I'll race you. First one to the professor's lab in Sandgem Town. so we should probably follow him. There's no point in encountering anything, and I'm not going to count my encounter on any route until I get Pokeballs, because that would be very unfair. I don't think there was any items there, was there? So if you hadn't already gathered, I go and talk to everyone, so you might have to put up with that. I'm just saying it now. Wild Pokemon lurk in tall grass. They can come bursting out at any time. So if you're wanting to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon, then stay out of the tall grass. Okay, wise words. I haven't found anything yet. I'm pretty sure that running increases your chances of finding things. Trainer tips. Don't be shy. Talk to anyone and everyone you happen to see. By talking to people, you will get invaluable information and advice. I appreciate the message, but maybe you shouldn't go encouraging small children to talk to random strangers. But what do I know? If your Pokemon's health, that's its HP, is getting low, you should go home and get some rest. Well, how does that help my Pokemon? I don't get it. I think there's an item in the top left, but we're going to see if we can walk through the grass. And we'll talk to that person later, don't worry. For you crazy people like me who like to talk to everyone. Well, I know what that sign's going to say. That ledge is one way. Jump down for a shortcut to Twinleaf Town. It's weird how ledges are so common in this. Exclamation mark. Oh, there you are. Please, come with me. The professor's waiting. I keep fluctuating her voice. I have to be consistent throughout this whole playthrough with this voice. This is it. Our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Thud. What the? Oh, it's you, Nefashuu. Is there some guy that, like, plays his theme, like, walks around with a cassette recorder behind him or something? That old guy. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, Nefashuu. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow, who was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Let's indeed. I don't have much of a choice in the matter. Alright. Well, well, look who decided to show up. Nefashuu, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Entrusting you with that Turtwig was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes, I would. Now, my naming theme is going to be countries. Countries of the world. And I'm going to have to avoid any controversial countries that aren't recognized by some places. So, I think I'm going to name you... I'm going to go with a lot of obscure countries, by the way. I'm going to call you Tonga, representing Oceania. How do you... I guess you can just do that. Tonga the Turtwig. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? What? What's wrong with it? When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass with our Pokemon, I thought, what the hell are these fools doing? I was astounded by their foolhardy children. But now, you astounded me in an entirely different way. You walked to the next town. Already, there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Turtwig feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Turtwig of yours. I'm so glad that you're kind of one Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. And now we're changing themes. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. I mean, you did that in the intro. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. That is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record all data on the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Alright, let me roll a dice. Apparently not. I could stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again. Okay. Well, why even give me the option? Good answer! Yay, one Pokédex for me. Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Nefashuu, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Do I guess saying this? I've got one too. When you walk up... Alright, thanks, Dawn. When you walked up Route 201 of your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon as well. Well, actually, yeah, I think there's 400 odd in this game. How much is it? 493, I think? That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Nefashuu, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon I met for the first time was a Piplup. If you had chosen the Piplup on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters, but alright. Anyway, I'm Dom. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex, so in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you some things. Glad to meet you, Nefashuu. And she's gone. And I can move. Oh my god, I can move. I don't think there's any items around here, but we'll talk to these guys anyway. Professor Rowan invented a new Pokédex whilst working alongside a professor from the Kanto region. Oh, my name is Roseanne. It's an honor to be assistant to our professor, and I'll never speak to you again. There's a lot of people like that. I'm Dawn's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your quest for the professor. Ha ha ha. I'm sure we can count on you. Yeah, I'm sure. We do actually see him again, as far as I remember. Do you give me Pokeballs, I think? No, you don't. You get Pokeballs at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, we should probably catch up. Oh, Nefashuu! Hello! I have something good here. You should take this as well. Hey, you know what? I just remembered. This generation, you can't reuse TMs. That's going to be interesting. That is a technical machine. That one contains the move return. Using a technical machine, or TM for short, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is single use only. The move return gains more power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. See ya. Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, Nefashuu, I'll act as your mentor. I got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Alright. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's the place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. The building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemon. They will soon become obsolete. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Nefashuu, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, Nefashuu. Don't you need to let your family know that you're gonna be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokedex? I'm sure she'll be fine. Hey, she can actually use my bed as well. You might need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. Be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. No Pokeballs yet? I did such a good job avoiding grass and finding things. Well, I'll explore this place later. I should probably wait. Isn't this a route? It is a separate route. Okay, I'm lying. I'll pick this one item up. Hello? An antidote. Hey, that might be of some use. Alright, well, I don't think we can get anything here yet because there's no grass and there's only water and I have no fishing rod. So, we'll be back to talk to you guys soon. But we're going to go back now. I suppose we should do what is right in the sense of duty and let our mother know that we're going to leave forever. But that's fine. I'm sure she's fine. And I'm pretty sure we bump into her later anyway, so it doesn't actually matter too much. Hello! Welcome home, Nefashuu. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest. Well, they were, so that was completely unnecessary. How long was that rest anyway? What is it, Nefashuu? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Well, that was very little convincing. Yeah, she clearly just wants you at the house. Oh, I know. Nefashuu, I've got something that you might find useful. Alright, a journal? I can't remember what it does. That's a journal. It keeps a record of your daily events. Check it. Why did I make her sound country like Dawn? And you'll be able to remember what you did last. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yup, Nefashuu, I'll be all right by myself. You have nothing to worry about. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometimes. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you caught, dear. Oh, it's a person. Excuse me, is my little Barry here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going off an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least want him to take this. Not to worry, Nefashuu will deliver that to him. Hey, I never signed up for that. Won't you, Nefashuu? Fine. Oh, really? You do that for me? Nefashuu, please take this to Barry for me. A parcel. Cool. It's a suspicious package. I should probably investigate that. Bye-bye, Nefashuu. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. No, my boy. You'll probably head straight to Jubilife City because there's nowhere else really for you to go. And I can move. Bye, Mum. See you later. Okay, I still have no Pokeballs. I don't want to end this episode having done nothing other than talk, so it's fine. We had a battle, I suppose. Ah! Well, I suppose we might as well train. Good old Tonga here against the Bidoof. That would have been our encounter if we had Pokeballs, but we do not, so it does not count. We are going to whoop this guy. I have no potions either. I need something. I feel like I should have stocked by this point. How much does this go do? Oh, 3. 3 damage, okay. Freak me out how fast it goes, because it goes so slow in Pokemon Sun, which I've been playing to death, by the way. It's kind of weird going from that game to this game, I'm not gonna lie. Remember the days where Pokemon had no sprites? Well, they have sprites, but they don't move. They're not like full flowing or whatever it is. I feel like Generation 4 is a very unappreciated game. And the main advantage of this game, which I'll tell you after I talk to this guy who works at the Pokemon Mart. He's telling us that a Pokemon's health is measured by its hit points, which we did already know. And he's also telling us that if a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. And that if it gets low, you should heal with a potion. Well, I was just talking about that, so that's actually pretty good. Thank you, guy. Giving me a suspicious drug. I feel like Gen 4 is unappreciated because one of the main things it did that helped the series is it split attacks from... I'm going to heal. It split attacks into special and physical. Whereas before this, in the first 3 generations, if you didn't know, your attack and special attack stats were based off what type the attack was. So you'd have Pokemon like Gyarados with really good attack, but water was special, so you couldn't really use it. Whereas this gen changed all that and is definitely a lot better now. Anyway, let's talk to this old man. Do you see that PC over there? That fancy blue one? If you've got Pokemon with you, it's free to use. Man, there's so much that's free in this game. It's great. Free healthcare, free internet usage. Talk to that nice lady at the counter and hand her your Pokemon. She'll heal your Pokemon. Yeah, I already did that. Did you not? You were looking right at me, guy. Come on. The top floor of any Pokemon Center is the Pokemon Communication Club. There, you can have all sorts of fun with your friends. Okay, that sounds interesting, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna go to Pokemon. You never know. You get like Poke apps and stuff here, and you know what? I might as well buy stuff. I can buy Pokeballs. Oh my goodness. Okay, that seems like I shouldn't be able to do that yet. I'm gonna buy 8 because why not? I have to buy an even number, and then I'll buy. I don't remember if poison goes away completely in this game. There was a certain point in Pokemon's history where you would be poisoned, and then it would linger outside of battle and you could faint, but then at some point they changed it so that it survived with 1 HP. It might be this generation, but I'm not taking that risk. If a Pokemon loses all its HP, it can't battle anymore. I'm buying lots of potions to avoid having it happen. Yep, I'm way ahead of you. If you come across a Pokemon you just gotta have, toss a Pokeball. Never leave home without one. Just like the bad credit card. Okay. So I'm gonna finish these houses, and then I'm probably gonna go catch some stuff. That thing you have! It's a Pokedex, isn't it? Yeah, how can you see? You're off to see all kinds of Pokemon now. Lucky you. Well, you don't know that. I could just have one and then just chill. It's some guys. Pokemon grow steadily stronger from battling against other Pokemon. At first, you should take it easy though. Heal your Pokemon regularly at Pokemon Centers while you're leveling them up. I hope one of you has something. A good trainer is one that takes care not to let their Pokemon faint from losing HP. I think possibly the worst occupation in a Pokemon game is to be a citizen of a town. Oh, it's Dawn's house. A citizen of a town that's like not the starting town, but the next one, because they never give you anything. Ah, so that Roan fellow is back. He's quite a remarkable man. He's been studying Pokemon since way back. We go way back. My son and grandchild help Roan with his studies now. Who are you? You're a stranger that busted into our house. Oh, you're Nefashuu. Hey, you're doing a Pokedex thingy from the professor? Yes, I'm doing that Pokedex thingy. Well, that's the same as my big sister. Go for it. I'm sorry, I don't think she will have much success with it. I'm just telling you now. Okay, I'm just walking around. What does Dawn have? Okay, no, it's just adventurers. What a white... Oh, she actually has a bin. Oh my goodness. There's bins. I don't think bins contain anything like they do in black and white. Sadly. I don't know. Sand Gem Town. Town of Sand. Okay, well, it's got this bit. And that's about it. That's the sand. That is the sand. Where are the gems? So I don't forget what's happened until now. I better save this. There. Now I can take a break. Yeah, I don't like saving in between recordings because if something goes wrong, I've lost it forever. Oh wow, Pokemon are so cool. You can make yours battle and make them stronger. I wish I had some. It's so cool. Right, speaking of which, let's go catch some Pokemon. Right, So I'm pretty sure you could probably only get Bidoof, Starly, and possibly Cricketot. I don't know, but we may as well. I don't know most of the encounters. That's just from memory. So a lot of what I have, other than the level limits, which I'll explain after this battle, and it's a Bidoof, and it's level 2. Okay, Tonga, let's do this. It's the hardest battle of your life. Tackle. I haven't done a Nuzlocke in a while, so I wonder how rusty I am with this. When it comes to Nuzlocks, I like to prepare myself mentally. Like to the extent that I want to make sure that I've eaten right, so that my brain is in the right mental state. Like I want to drink enough water and have like breakfast, and if it's lunch, I have my lunch. Like I just had a bowl of lentils. Hey, we got a Bidoof. Nice. I wonder how much we'll actually use you. And you're level 2, so that's not fantastic. I've got some training to do, which I might have to do off screen. A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattatar's. Is that a good or bad thing? Don't actually know. Right, nickname. What will we call you? Countries. Let me think about it, and I'll get back to you. Now, I'm not sure how accurate this is, and it's possibly very stereotypical, but you are Beaver, so we may just have to call you Canada. Canada the Bidoof. That is not how you spell Canada. That is how you spell Canada. Excellent. Good stuff. Probably not use you. Okay. So we have a Bidoof. That is not all, though, because you can actually get to this lakefront. I don't know that the encounters are much different. I haven't actually really thought about this, but I might as well say it now. For Dupe's Claws, I am going to probably... If you encounter 5 things and they're stuff you already have... Like, if you find something in the grass you already have, you can skip it. I'm using Dupe's Claws. Some people don't, and that's fine. But I'm gonna do it where if I find something I already have or have used, then I won't count it. But if it happens 5 times, then I just don't get anything. That seems like an item should be there, but it's not. Let's see what we have. It's a Starly! I hope you don't know a flying attack. That would be bad. I'm just realizing this. So we're going to tackle you, but you shouldn't want to kill me, right? Oh, I did more than I thought. I feel like I might crit that, and then it would be gone, so... Let's use Pokeball now and see if it works. Alright. Yeah, nice one. Okay, we got Starly. Cool. I'm pleased with that, because Staraptor's pretty good if we ever get to that stage. Alright. Because they are weak individually, they form groups. However, they bicker if the group grows too big. That sounds like the human race. Give a nickname to the court Starly. Why, yes, I'm going to. I don't know why I'm thinking of this name, but, I mean, we've done a country from Oceania and one from North America, so... We're going to head to Africa. I don't know why. The name Senegal sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. Now we should probably heal, because I don't want to get caught unawares by something. But we're headed to Sanjem Town anyway, and I'm probably going to leave it there, because I don't know how long this has been going for. We'll get into some hardcore Pokemon battling next time, I suppose. And I don't know how to include training. I might film it and then speed it up just to prove to you guys that I do the training, or I could not. I don't really know yet. We'll see. Okay, you're gonna be like that, huh? I'm just trying to get Tonga to level 7. I feel like though that's a good level. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of switch training. Okay, miss, you know what? That's a sign that I shouldn't be fighting this battle. Yeah, so I would have to just switch train all these guys, and I'm gonna have to stick on this route for the longest time. Ah! You know what? I've realised that since I have Bidoof and Starly, that helps me get a Shinx maybe on the next route. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind a Shinx. Okay, Tonga, let's go. Alright. So we're going to heal, and I'm going to call it there, I think. So, glad to be back recording videos, by the way. You may have noticed that it's been like a year and 8 months since I recorded a series. And some of you may have questions. They will not be answered today. unless you specifically ask. But you may hear the answers soon. It's nothing terrible. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on my adventure. And I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles.